I'm triggered. Hi guys, it's Adria, and for today's video I'm going to be doing another Ask Adria. So I asked you guys over on my Instagram to ask me questions for my last Ask Adria, but I couldn't answer even like half of them, so I wanted to go through and answer as many more as I possibly could from this same group of questions, because I didn't want to feel like I was just completely disregarding Instagram just because I got so many on Twitter. My Twitter is KillaPandaBear, and my Instagram is @Don'tBeASadPanda. So go follow me to participate in future Ask Adria videos. Okay, my first question is from Ray_20_ and she says, how many years have you been doing YouTube, and who's your biggest inspiration? By the way, I love you and your videos. I love you too, girl. I've been doing YouTube for, I think it'll be 5 years this October. I know, it's been a long time. My biggest inspiration, do you mean like YouTube-wise? If you mean YouTube-wise, like who inspired me to start making videos, I really got inspired from Trisha Paytas to start making videos. Graveyard Girl inspired me, and I feel like nowadays, it's kind of weird, like I don't do gaming videos, but PewDiePie really inspires me. I don't know, like his sense of humor is really funny, and I don't know, I just appreciate him as a person, as a YouTuber, so I do feel like he inspires me to keep going, even though, you know, I'm just like a tiny little thing. Sarah Clinney, I hope I said that right, she said, how do you feel about Brandon proposing to you, and how do you think you both will act like together in the future? By the way, I love you so much. I love you too, girl. I was really happy that he proposed to me. I mean, I feel like, you know, as any girl would, you know, like when you really love a guy and it's just like, you know, when he finally proposes, it's like, yeah. Everyone tells us we're pretty much an old married couple already, so it just kind of seemed necessary. It was just a matter of time, so I'm happy that he did. I feel like we'll still be the same. I was like, are we still gonna act like this when we're like 80? He's like, yeah. And we always like talk about how like the other person isn't allowed to die first when we're old. I'm like, I have to die first. Like, you can't die first. He's like, no, 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 no. I have to die first. But for the record, I have to die first because I don't want to live without Brandon. Haley.GrassEyeHoying asks, can you follow me? Yes, girl, I'll follow you right now. Ooh, I like your feed. I like it when feed has like aesthetic goals. Boom, done. Sadie.CX asks, what made you want to start making YouTube videos? Typically the answer that I give was that I used it as an outlet because I was very quiet. I still am to a degree in certain situations. I'm just very non-confrontational. I don't voice opinions very often in real everyday life, so I feel like YouTube was kind of like, and still is to this day, like an outlet for me to just speak, and just what's done is done, you know, like once I put this up there's no going back, like it's there. So I think for me it was like, it was really easy to just put stuff online and it's just like, okay, that's what I have to say, take it or leave it. Because I used to not even be very good at talking, even to people that I know like really well. I don't know, it's weird. Like I've gotten comments from people saying like how well spoken I am, oh you talk too much, or you talk so fast, or blah blah blah, but I used to like not even be able to really talk at all. I mean, when I was a baby I didn't talk till I think I was almost 2 years old. My mom thought I was a deaf mute. She thought I couldn't talk or hear, and now I don't shut up. So I would go all day at school like not saying anything, and then I would come home and I would just have this like burst of energy. I was like, oh, I just want to talk. So I had a webcam on my laptop, so I just started recording videos, and I was like, I can just upload them to YouTube, and that's kind of where this went. Start from the bottom, now we're here. Lexi Renton asks, what's the hardest part about being a YouTuber? I was thinking about this, and it's kind of weird, this is kind of a weird hard thing, but I think filming in front of a light and it gets really hot, and I have to turn off my air conditioner when I film because it's loud and it's like, so in the dead of summer in Florida with a lamp that gets very hot, it's Maki Danny asks, have you ever done dance, and what do you do when you're missing Pennsylvania? Love you, Adria. Love you too. I've never done dance. No, I always wanted to be a ballerina though when I was a kid. Never did it though. Always wanted to do ballet. I was a ballerina for Halloween, but never did dance. Hashtag growing up poor. What do I do when I'm missing Pennsylvania? This is kind of like an unhealthy coping mechanism, but I kind of like separate myself from like my family. When I miss them and like I talk on the phone with them, or like I'm texting them, or I FaceTime them, like it kind of makes it harder sometimes. So sometimes it's easier for me to just kind of distance myself from them, which is weird. It's like you would think I would just want to call them all the time and be like, I miss you. Here Savvy asks, how's your mental health? By the way, I love you so much, and your God Saved My Life video inspired me so much and has helped me in my recovery. My mental health has been pretty good. I was actually just like thinking last week, wow, like I haven't really felt super anxious in a while, and I feel like I kind of jinxed myself because then the next day I was like crying and like, it's weird. And I've noticed this more recently. I feel like my mental health is very much affected by that time of the month. My hormones and like depression, it's just like, it's a tornado. I don't know, they don't get along with each other. They're like in-laws, I don't know, they don't like each other. I think I'm just a lot more mindful of it now, and I'm more aware of it, and I'm glad that my video was helpful for you, so yay. Lilac Sky asks, what's the worst thing that has happened to you? That's a good question. I don't know. Okay, so I thought of kind of a silly one. It's not like seriously like the worst thing that's ever happened to me, but when I was younger, I used to watch like a lot of hockey games with my brother, like ice hockey, like go Flyers, whoop whoop. My brother had a Flyers baseball cap, and I remember he like put it over my head, and the front of the hat, the part that you buckle, it was like in my mouth, looped around my mouth, and then he pulled the hat off, and one of my front teeth just came flying out of my mouth, and that hurt really bad because it wasn't super loose. It was kind of loose. It was a baby tooth, but it came flying out, and that hurt. I still remember it even though I was really little, and I was crying and I was like, ah. And then my brother made me laugh because since we were watching a hockey game, he was like, oh, now you look like a hockey player. Again, not the worst thing that's ever happened to me, but I don't know, I thought of something lighthearted, like a bad thing that happened, but it wasn't that bad. HTTP Molly OK asks, what is your most embarrassing moment? One of my more embarrassing moments was definitely in elementary school when my principal dropped a soft pretzel on my head that had mustard on it, and I had mustard in my hair, and like the entire cafeteria was looking at me and laughing, and I was just a child, and I'm just like, that was pretty embarrassing. I still remember that very vividly. Thanks a lot, principal sir. Like, why? I mean, it's Adria's life. I don't really know. Emma Auditor asks, if you could have your dream wedding in any place in the world, where would it be? Oh my gosh, girl. I mean, maybe somewhere in like Italy or something like that. I don't know, that would be really pretty. Oh, like Italy is just so pretty. Like goals, like hashtag need to go. Hashtag Adria goes to Italy, please. I want to go so bad. I literally took Italian in 8th grade just so that I could go to Italy. Retro Weirdo Isabella asks, what are your opinions on young teens and preteens dating? Because I got myself a bae. Thanks, and please be honest. I love it when you're honest. Okay, I'll be brutally honest. I don't particularly love the thought of teens and preteens dating. I mean, if it's all just like fun and just like, you know, going to football games at your school and like going to get pizza and, you know, just like hanging out, like I don't see anything wrong with that. I really don't. You know, like if you just want to have fun and whatever. But also at the same time, I think it's important when you're younger to focus on school. And I know I sound like such a mom. Sorry I sound like your mom right now. It really is important to focus on school because you only get to do it once. You want to take it seriously. Because I wished that I hadn't dated. I just kind of wish. I mean, you know, like it's fun. I wish I would have taken school a bit more seriously and spent more time really cracking down in the books rather than cracking down with the bays, you know what I mean? So I say as long as you do like what's age appropriate for you, y'all know what I mean, you're good. This question has been haunting me ever since I first saw it. Lilac Sky asks, if Brandon was trapped in your mom's body and your mom was trapped in Brandon's body, which one would you sleep with? Oh no, oh my gosh, what? Okay, on the real, I have slept with my mom. Not like, oh, like no, but I mean like I have slept in the same bed as my mom. I mean, as long as it's like not anything like, I'll have Brandon's mind in my mom's body. Oh, I feel so weird. I don't know. I don't want to sleep with my mom. Lauren Wicker asks, what's your favorite Eminem song? I really like Lose Yourself. I mean, Love the Way You Lie. That's a good one. I really like Not Afraid. Oddly, I really like his Despicable Freestyle. I tried to learn that whole thing. I used to know a lot of it. So look up his Despicable Freestyle if you've never heard it. It's fire. Brianna Page 123 says, who is your favorite male celebrity? I love you so much. You're my favorite YouTuber. I watch you nonstop every day. You're the kind of person that I love. Oh gosh. I really love James Franco. He's like recently Man Crush Monday daddy. I also really like Chris Pratt. I think Chris Pratt is adorable. Leonardo DiCaprio, like obviously daddy. Fan of the flames in my heart. I'm still a teenage girl at heart, honestly, with a sprinkle of daddy issues. Katie Bug 10113 says, can you whip or nay-nay? Alright, so I'm pretty sure I know how to do this. Now watch me whip. Now watch me nay-nay. Now watch me whip, whip. Watch me nay-nay. Ooh, watch me, ooh, watch me. Now watch me whip, whip. Oh, I can't. I can dab. everyone from my U now knows that I can dab. I'm the queen of dab. Harley2921 says, what's your fave kind of pizza? P.S. I love you so much. I love you too. I'm kind of basic. I like pepperoni, but if any of you have ever been to Mellow Mushroom, like, talk to me about that Mellow Mushroom pizza. I really like the Magical Mystery Tour from there, which is basically, it's like a pesto pizza with portobello mushrooms on it, and portobello's, if you follow me on Snapchat, you see me snapping my portobello mushroom burgers and salads. I just love portobello mushrooms. They are so good. If you're ever in Ocean City in New Jersey, go to Mac and Manco for some good pizza. That is... Lilac Sky asks, will you be my mom? Of course I'll be your mom. I don't really care. I'll be your mom. Panda mom. Kendra asks tips for dating with anxiety. I feel like a lot of my boyfriends when I was younger didn't really understand that I had anxiety because I didn't. It was something different because, you know, when I first met Brandon, I kind of explained to him like, hey, I have social anxiety. Hey, I'm depressed sometimes. You know, it's easy to explain things when you know it, but when I was younger, I didn't really know like all the terminology and what was really going on with me, so it was harder for other people to understand. Dating was a bit strained for me, and I don't think it was as healthy and as, you know, good as it could have possibly been as far as dating goes in your teens. I mean, if you're self-aware that you have anxiety and you're young, like, that's good, and I think it's good to just surround yourself with people that understand that. And it's all trial and error, you know? You don't have to like interview them and be like, so if I was having an anxiety attack, what would you do and why? Kendra also asked, growing up, did you have a close relationship with your family? Growing up, I was really close to all of my family, and it's kind of sad because like a lot of my family had like a falling out. Obviously, like personal stuff I don't want to discuss on YouTube, but you know, like there's a lot of family dysfunction in my family and stuff that doesn't even really make sense to me. There's relatives I haven't seen in like 7 years. It's just weird. It's a weird dynamic, but it's kind of sad because we were all really close when we were younger. I think I was like maybe 15, 16 when everything kind of fell apart. And to a degree, it makes me sad, but at the same time, it's like I can't really fix it. It's not something that just one person, myself, can like change. I can't change everybody's, you know? It is what it is. But at least I'm close with my sisters and my brother and my mom and my nana, so like at least I have good relationships with all of them, so I guess that's all that really matters. So I think I'm gonna end it with this because this video is so long. Again, I may have to continue this in another Ask Adria. This is crazy. I got so many questions, you guys. OML Lizzie asks, what are you scared of? I could do a whole video on stuff that scares me. Your girl, Adria, she gets scared very easily. I don't know, like, even if somebody like holds a hand up to me, like acting like they're gonna hit me, like I'll like flinch. I don't know, I'm a very like timid person, so if anyone was ever gonna like harm me, like legitimately, I'd be like, duck and cover, I don't know. Oh my gosh, I have a horrible fear of somebody breaking into my house. And even this morning, I was like half awake, half asleep. I thought I was awake, but I guess I was sort of dreaming. It was weird, and I thought somebody came into my room, and I remember like hiding under my covers, like trying to be quiet, pretending I wasn't there. That is my biggest fear. The thought of somebody breaking in with the intent to like hurt me or kill me is just, oof, being kidnapped or like held hostage or like anything like that. Like, it freaks me out. Like I would literally rather somebody just point blank just kill me. I really would, rather than go through all of that, because I feel like I would just drive myself nuts. Yeah. So yeah, that was it for today's Ask Adria. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and let me know down in the comments below your thoughts on any of the things we discussed today. And do you like my triggered shirt? It's like an inside joke that I have with like my nana and my sisters, because I don't know, we just joke about like we're triggered. It got so annoying that my mom like actually banned it. Like it was Christmas time. We had like my stepdad's family like coming over for dinner and stuff, and she was just like, nobody say the T word. And I'm just like, this T word? And so then my nana got us all triggered shirts for Christmas, and I was just like, yes, queen. I will see you guys again real soon. Until then, panda hugs. I love you guys. Bye! And also, thank you guys so much for subscribing and just sticking around and just hanging out with me, and just all of your guys' support means the absolute world to me. And just, I don't know, like seeing my subscribers go up, it's so encouraging, and it just makes me want to do this all the more. And I don't know, I'm overwhelmed with joy, and I love doing this so much. I don't know what else to say, but thank you. So, yeah, bye.